Does a shadowy network of unelected officials secretly control our government? This is the question at the heart of the deep state conspiracy theory. But where did this theory originate, and how does it relate to the concept of state secrecy? The origins of the deep state conspiracy theory can be traced back to the Cold War era. In the mid-20th century, the United States and its allies were locked in a global struggle against the Soviet Union and its communist ideology. The term deep state was not yet in use, but the idea of a secretive network of power brokers began to take root. The Cold War was a time of intense paranoia and fear, as both sides amassed nuclear weapons and engaged in espionage. State secrecy was a necessity for national security reasons. The governments of the United States and the Soviet Union both established secretive agencies to conduct their covert operations. In the United States, the Central Intelligence Agency, or CIA, was created in 1947. The term deep state itself originated in Turkey in the 1990s. It was used to describe a network of military officers and their civilian allies who, it was believed, were manipulating government policy behind the scenes. This idea of a shadowy, unelected network of power brokers resonated with many people in the United States and elsewhere, and the term deep state began to be used more widely. So to summarize, the origins of the deep state conspiracy theory lie in the Cold War era, a time of intense state secrecy and fear of nuclear war. The idea of a secretive network of power brokers manipulating government policy behind the scenes took root during this period. The term deep state itself originated in Turkey in the 1990s and was used to describe a similar network of power brokers. This idea resonated with many people in the United States and elsewhere, and the term began to be used more widely. The deep state conspiracy theory is, at its heart, about state secrecy. It reflects a fear that unelected officials operating in secret have more power than our elected representatives. Whether or not you believe in the deep state, it's clear that this conspiracy theory has its roots in the very real practices of state secrecy that have characterized global politics since the mid-20th century.